So anyway, hi everyone. Welcome in to the Patreon episode of the First Issue Club. I'm sorry if I'm talking so weird. I'm trying to copy a link for our good friend Vargas so he can drop it in the Discord because
No, I
we're
don't need it.
live. Huh?
I don't need it.
You just interrupted my flow? Completely
Uh-huh.
T-boned my intro to the
Yeah.
show that people look forward to every week?
Yep. You got it.
How dare you? I'm still in my corporate attire. I earned a little bit of respect. I have a collar on my shirt. Anyway, I forgive you. Hey everyone, welcome in. Let's do this. Let's have some fun. It's been a long week. It's only September 4th, but it feels like it should be September 5th. That's how I'm feeling today.
You're a day ahead.
I am on Australia time. I don't know if you guys have had this with your work, but they offered free headshots in one of the offices today for your for your Outlook.
Yeah, my company's done that before.
So I got some free headshots today. Unfortunately, they haven't hit my email yet, so I can't share them. But I got to do some fun poses, so we should be good.
Fresh new LinkedIn face.
You know, I don't have a LinkedIn. Is that bad in this era of our world?
I deleted LinkedIn off of my phone because it's a sickening, disgusting place.
Oh, whoa. Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I hate it. Unless you jerk off to corporate bullshit, then you're not missing anything.
Okay. So it's like Letterboxd for CEOs?
Yeah. It's for people to go off on that stuff. Well, most of it's really LinkedIn was the first platform that I was like, this has been fully ruined by AI slop.
Oof.
Everyone posts like inspo sort of like thought pieces that are all formatted the same. They all read like they were just spit out of ChatGPT.
Because they are.
And then everyone's comments, like people comment the same like 6 things on everyone's post. And those comments are, one, either things that LinkedIn serves you to choose as an option, or two, like regurgitated AI comments to like engage with other people to get your profile ranked higher. And so it's literally just AI appreciating AI for writing such a thoughtful article. And it's just like that BS back and forth. People agreeing with stuff that they haven't even read. It's just like AI engagement to boost your profile.
So it's like when you used to put like two Furbies in front of each other and they would like talk to one another. And you're like, you guys aren't making sense. This is stupid.
Yeah.
That I couldn't put it better.
Wow. AI, it will surely kill us all.
Yeah.
LinkedIn and 3D printed toys completely ruined by AI. So what a bummer.
It's funny so I've been reading Weird Science, the Taschen collection.
The novelization of the 1980s movie.
I haven't gotten to, I don't know if there's a specific Weird Science comic that inspired that, like an issue that inspired that movie in particular. But if there is, then I haven't gotten to it yet. But there's been similar type of things. In any case, it's all science-based, Black Mirror type stuff. It's so interesting to see, something that was published in 1950 to read stuff that predates all of these other sci-fi things and is kind of getting the tropes off, like one after another that you see done in like sci-fi movies, TV shows, other comic books, like over and over and over again. It's just really cool to see one, like maybe the original that conveyed that idea. And then two, how relevant a lot of the like atomic hysteria and AI speculation and all this stuff that was happening then, and they predicted like doom, like how relevant sci-fi from 1950 is like crazy and kind of depressing.
That's the mark of good sci-fi, though.
Yeah,
right. Like
right. It is.
if you can take it almost 75 years later, right? Like,
Yep.
and read it today and be like, wow, that's still relevant to my life. Like,
yep.
You nailed it out of the park. You got it in one.
Spoilers for Watchmen. If you're a dumbass and haven't read Watchmen,
who watches the Watchmen? Not you, apparently, you idiot.
There is like there's a comic in this that is basically the end of Watchmen, and that blew me away. It is like a pair of scientists orchestrate an attack from an extraterrestrial, and they kill a ton of U.S. citizens in order to orchestrate peace.
Sure.
Ooh.
It is like, and I was like, damn, that's like the crux of the end of Watchmen.
Yeah. I mean, it's, it's that. It's Day the Earth Stood Still, right?
Yeah.
Is like, kind of a twist on that, but it's the same thing, right? Like, you present an insurmountable threat that humanity can't overcome, or let that threat come to be in order to
create it.
Yeah, well, right, and the hopeful science fiction is that tragedy will unite humanity, but the reality shows that it just divides us more.
Yeah, we just turned into smiling apes.
And I think that's what was so great about the Watchmen HBO series is that they took a look at what does it look like 20 years, 30 years after the Squid event, which I'm glad that they kind of took the comic book as the predecessor and not necessarily the movie, the Zack Snyder movie, because the Zack Snyder movie did not end with the Squid.
Yeah, the big change was it was like basically a bomb that had the same energy signature as Dr. Manhattan. So story purpose wise, Dr. Manhattan was the Squid. He was the thing. And that's why he left Earth in the movie, was because if he went back to reality, or whatever, like humanity, everyone would think that he detonated all these bombs.
Yeah, he's got no more purpose to serve.
Yeah,
which kind of fucks the whole purpose of the original text.
Yeah, it's almost like,
it's almost like this is just a reinterpretation. What are we doing here?
Honestly, for me, it was kind of fun to have a different ending to the movie. I remember thinking like, oh, I know what happens, and to get a twist on it was like a little like, oh, that's interesting. And then I also think at the not that like CG was terrible at the time. It was definitely like nowhere near as real as it looks now. But I also think if you ended that movie with a giant CG squid, everyone would have been like, what the fuck was that? It's something that reads a lot better in like a graphic novel, and like there's all those like little scenes with scientists that you see like a creature kind of in the background, and you're like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
You slow build to it in a graphic novel in a way that like I just don't know how well that ending translates to screen. So I don't blame them for changing it.
No, right. I totally agree. The thing that I really wish, actually, like I don't actually mind the bomb ending that much, but I wish they would have cut out the pet tiger thing that Ozymandias has, because that's like a big hint about what they're doing, is that tiger was like an early experiment that they had with
there's like making creatures.
Yeah, exactly. And it sort of serves no purpose in the movie other than to be, ripped apart at the end.
Yeah.
Terrible. don't hurt creatures. You know what I mean?
Don't fake hurt creatures in movies, folks. Come on, we're better than this.
I know. I was thinking about RRR came up the other day.
God, I love that movie.
There's a whole I don't know if you remember this, but there's an explicit statement at the beginning of it that was like all the animals in this are CG. Like we didn't want to like work with animals, put animals in cages while we did shoots and reshoots. Like they might look the implication was they might look a little corny, but we made a moral decision to kind of like do the right thing here and like enjoy this for what it is. And I was like, that's kick ass. Like more of us should be like, you know what? I can stomach and swallow a little bit of iffy CG if it means that like tons of animals aren't going to be like just in squalor for days
Also, like,
waiting for production to get ready.
Tigers and dogs aren't like the best actors anyway. Like, we're not really losing any kind of translation of just like, oh man, I kind of wish that Air Bud was a real dog because I really don't feel the emotion from the CG Air Bud and Air Bud 11.
Well, and
here we Air Bud again.
In a movie like RRR, like you're gonna CG, you know, the big set piece scene was like where the one guy is like flying through the air with like an entire zoo behind him, right? Like when that truck tips over and the animals all like jump out, right? You're gonna CG that anyway. So like why have a live tiger suffer for the one scene where
in
it's
an
not
actual
CG?
catapult being shot just for 6 frames of movie?
But I mean, you're not gonna do that, right? Like there would be like one scene with a live tiger, and why not just like make it match the rest of the movie? So an animal
in the
80s,
Werner Herzog would have tried it. He would have been like,
"Well,
we just did one shot with the tiger going through the air?"
Well, yeah, he took an entire boat and moved it over a mountain. He would
he did. He's an insane person.
That story is crazy. If anyone, what's the name of that movie?
The movie is Fitzcarraldo. The documentary is what the documentary is the one you should watch. It's called The Burden of Dreams.
And it's about moving that fucking ship.
It might ruin that director for you. At the end of it, you're kind of like, this dude's a piece of shit.
Or make you love him even more.
Like he killed people, like making this like fucking dumb movie.
Yeah, well, that's
like the whole point of it is like being exploitive of people, right? And he is just like, he exploited so many people making that movie, and it was like, was it worth? Is Fitzcarraldo worth it?
I think that's kind of what the beauty of that movie is. It's just like, it's so true. Like even the director that was trying to portray the message did the same fucking thing to make the movie.
Yeah, that's the insane part. Is like it's. I mean, like Werner Herzog is kind of a piece of shit, but I think the point of the movie is that like artists will go to insane circumstances to make their art, for better or worse, right? Like
usually for worse.
Yeah, exactly.
Mike, I was telling Andy before you hopped on that I have like an opening prompt for us to kind of review and to discuss. I got it from Reddit, so if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to read it, because when I read it to Andy, he added to the insanity of this question, and I need some validation from you.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. The question is, how do the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles sleep? What kind of bed do they sleep on? What position? They can't sleep on their sides or back, and I don't think their front would work either. They simply aren't the right shape for sleeping. Now, that alone is wild, because that just shows a complete lack of knowledge of turtles and people and just like how you sleep. And then Andy and I got into a discussion. Andy, you can jump in at any time. And he said, "Oh, they just sleep on their backs." To which I said, "Andy, they just sleep
on their fronts."
Okay, Andy said they sleep on their bellies. And I go, "Andy, they sleep inside their shells." And Andy said,
"No, Most turtles actually like are in water with their heads poking out. That's how they sleep.
Oh, you're kind of like suspended in water.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
And I said,
That way they're just like this when they're
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like weightless when you're sleeping. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
no. Turtles sleep inside their shells.
They have like an
little
air
homes,
sac or something that probably
and they
keeps
have
them...
they have a bookshelf and they have a lamp in there, and they're listening to jazz music. That is what is inside a turtle shell.
Can you imagine
Yep.
Michelangelo retracting his legs and arms? Like, how
Brother,
would that work? They're like snicking in like Wolverine claws and just
yeah, I have. I'll
His
I'll pull up
his-
photographic evidence.
his bones shoot in on his innards to make this happen.
You saying it makes you sound crazy, because yes, that is absolutely how it would work.
Did you guys know that turtle shells are actually part of the turtle? They're not like a separate thing. And
Yes.
the ridges on the back of a turtle are its spine.
Or its spine. Mm-hmm.
How about that?
How about them apples?
Animal facts.
That's what you come here for. On this comic
On
book
this comic book podcast, you come for turtle facts. Hashtag turtle facts.
Hashtag turtle facts that are indisputable and scientifically correct.
I'll tell you guys a funny tortoise story. So the vet that my parents go to in St. Louis,
Is a turtle.
so well, you say that. So sort of semi-famously around town, has a pet tortoise that weighs like 170 pounds
Oh, cool.
and keeps it at his office. And one day the tortoise pushed open the door and escaped, and there was like
Cool.
a manhunt for the tortoise over the course of like 3 days or something. So they finally found him. Luckily, he had not gone very far because he's a tortoise. But they
They
like,
found him like around the corner or something.
well, yeah. So it's kind of off a
Hundreds
highway.
of man hours wasted.
The shop is like kind of off the highway, so that he was like in the middle of like a big field area. Anyway, they the outcome is what cracks me up, and they glued or like rubber cemented or something a GPS tracker to the turtle's shell,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
so that if he gets out again, they can just GPS him.
That's great.
They low jacked the turtle.
The fact that they didn't do that to begin with.
I mean, kind of, but also like it's a 200-pound tortoise. Like,
Yeah. How fast is it gonna go?
how fa-
Also,
how-
where's it gonna go? It doesn't have any friends.
exactly right. Like, is it?
Who
it
you,
just
who
gonna
are you
make it-
visiting, turtle?
Is it going to make it across the parking lot? Oh no!
If they're lucky that thing didn't get stolen and it's now living in like some dude's backyard.
Dude, it's a 200-pound turtle. Like,
It'd be
nobody's
tough to steal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Not if you
that's
have
a
a truck.
tough. That's a tough theft.
I can't wait to steal this chore.
The right high person stumbling
most
across that would
inconvenient
make
pet.
it work.
They're probably pretty chill as pets.
Turtles?
What is this? Is it box turtles you have to bury?
What?
There's some species of turtle that people bury for
A
like
dead
the
one?
winter. No, they like basically hibernate in the ground and then you dig them up.
It's probably a box turtle.
Yeah.
I hate that. Like, my anxiety level is rising just thinking about that.
Mm-hmm.
The added pageantry of owning a box turtle.
Well, the fact that you have to bury your pet every year and then
Yeah.
remember to unbury them, no thanks.
Yeah. It's-
I think it would burrow out, right? Andy,
Okay.
I feel like you would be on board with that
Well-
because you're basically having your own zombie.
Here's the thing. I think where they have traditionally lived natively in
Mhm.
swampier areas, it's more realistic that they can burrow deep enough to do what they need to do on their own. But when people have them as pets in like the Midwest,
Mhm.
like the ground is too hard for them to
Yeah.
burrow. So if you want them to live something similar to what they would have lived
Right.
and keep them as a pet, then you kind of have to like DIY their burrow.
I hate that.
Yeah,
That does
it's kind of
suck.
fucked up. It's one of those things where you're just like, how should this be a pet? Like,
Yeah, right.
if you got to go to those extents, like maybe not. Maybe you should
I'll
just
answer your
let
question.
that.
Most animals shouldn't be pets.
Well, there's this really interesting. It's like there's a country in Europe, I think, that has a law about guinea pigs where it's considered like animal cruelty to only own one guinea pig because they're such social creatures that like they just go into incredible depression by themselves, and they're often neglected by their owners too, right? They're one of those like
Yeah.
get it for a kid, set it and forget it in like a thing and fill up its little like food, but they get like severely depressed, and there's been some places that consider it cruelty to own one by itself.
Poor babies.
I know. But
Maybe.
good on these places for, I don't know how you enforce that, but good on these places for at least like trying to make some sort of like legislation for
You have to
better
register
better
your guinea
treatment of
pig
animals
when you buy it. That's how they check on you. They do like
Well, there's I read a whole piece on this, and one of the
again
really
more pet
interesting
facts from this comic book show.
one of the interest you brought up the Ninja Turtles. One of the interesting things that they do is that the pet shops have loaner guinea pigs. So let's say one of yours dies.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Are you constantly in this cycle of being like, well, I have to get another one because
Yeah.
I can't have just the one lawfully.
And then
So
the old one dies, and then
and then you get another one for the replacement one. You have to like get loaner guinea pigs.
Mm-hmm. I feel like
cast
pet owners are that committed though. Typically,
Yeah.
Like if you get guinea pigs in a pair like Noah, like you will get another one if one dies. Like you're just that kind of person.
Yeah.
And I think that's why that country may have enacted the guinea pig law of 1987, Article 77. About
Guinea's Law, I think. That's
Guinea's Law. It's actually Cinnamon's Law. That's the one that went into a deep depression and started this whole movement to enact this law. Zoloft is cheaper than a guinea pig. You know what?
Can you give Zoloft to a guinea pig?
I've forgotten why I like doing the stream so much is the chat. The chat is pretty much the only reason we do this.
It's Switzerland, if anyone wants to look it up.
If anyone wants to move to Switzerland.
Those neutral bastards.
You know what they're not neutral on? Guinea pig ownership.
Gold. Oh.
Nazi gold is what you said.
Yeah, man.
Nazi gold.
We're switching from pet facts to history facts. You know how much Nazi gold is in Switzerland?
Do you think the Ark of the Covenant is in Switzerland?
Could be. There's so much Jewish art that is still missing from World War II, and
missing and or just burned.
Well, yeah, yep.
Mm-hmm.
And Switzerland just refuses to hand over any of it.
I'm gonna be a real dunce here now, Andy. What is happening with that?
So the Nazis stored a lot of their valuables and gold in Switzerland because Switzerland was a neutral
party. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when the war ended, they were just like,
yeah,
all right, great.
Who can claim it? Who can claim that
right.
money? Like nobody, right? Who wants to be like, yeah.
One of the interesting things
just exposing yourself as a Nazi
is you'll have Americans of like Swiss descent or something that came over to America, and then they put up these paintings for auction, and then they're like, oh, we can attribute this back to a very specific family who purchased this, and this is like straight up stolen by Nazis. So like who owns it? Like it should go back to the original family if there's any descendants left.
Yep.
That's kind of cool.
But so many of those people were killed, you know.
Yeah.
So
I do know that part of the history.
What we're saying is World War II was ultimately bad.
Yeah, I think that's a first issue club stance that we
Yeah.
have here.
Yeah. Enough time has passed from World War II and now where
Finally,
we
we
can
can
definitively say
it.
not
It
the
was
best idea.
Not a chill war.
Yeah.
Not a chill war.
Kind of
Unlike Korea, you know?
We were sold the wrong image on World War II.
Mhm.
Can't wait till all the facts about Vietnam come out. I bet we don't look good in that either.
Oh boy. Oh, Lord. Do we have any comic book things to talk about?
Yes, one specifically for you, Mr. Andy Vargas. Ash and the
Uh-oh.
Army of Darkness versus Archie and the rest of Riverdale. Ash and the Army of Darkness versus Archie and the rest of Riverdale is going to be on Dynamite Entertainment coming soon, maybe in the end of this year. This is a kind of a direct sequel from when Betty and Veronica met Red Sonja and Vampirella.
Okay, sure.
So it's still in that timeline. So get your head in that time frame.
Got
so
it.
You know so you know where you're at. Get your bearings.
I'm multiverse shifted. Got it.
Mm-hmm. The series kicks off a slate of crossovers featuring Betty and Veronica and Red Sonja, Vampirella, as well as Army of Darkness and Archie, Jughead. Thoughts?
I mean, I'm here for it. It look, if Archie can meet Punisher, Sharknado, and the Predator to great success,
yes,
I have no doubts that Archie meeting Ash will be anything but a great success.
It's interesting how many crossovers Dynamite does that I have a hard time wrapping my head around, like IP wise, like, or I don't know if like maybe there's like the owner of all these companies is like a common thread, because they're also doing a Harley Quinn, oh gosh, what's Elvira crossover on Dynamite?
See,
is that on
makes
Dynamite?
sense to me, though.
I thought it was Dynamite. Is it not?
There may be kind of also an agreement between the two publishers of like, we will do this thing,
one thing,
and that is it.
That like
because
somebody, a creator we want to stay on good terms with, like wants to do this thing. Like Ash, Paul Miotti and what's her name,
Amanda
Connor. Yeah, want to do this thing, and they're just like, DC's like, to keep in our good graces. Yeah, do it.
Well, and also I don't know who. I guess Elvira is on Dynamite because it's been a while since she's had an ongoing.
It's been a while.
It's been a while since Elvira's been. I think it is. You know what? I don't know for certain.
Yeah.
I don't want to be an expert, but it seems like, especially with the Elvira and the Harley Quinn thing, that's an easy thing to agree on for both publishers. Of just like, yeah, we're gonna make a shit ton of money on this. This sounds great.
Yeah, seems like a no-brainer.
And with the success of every Archie crossover ever so far, like, I mean, again, Dynamite comes to a publisher or Archie goes to a publisher and they're just like, hey, do you want to make a couple $1,000? Like, this seems like a fun idea.
Mr. Weatherby with a chainsaw hand.
Okay, so that leads into predictions of what's going to happen.
Oh man,
does Jughead read from the Necronomicon?
No, it's got to be Sabrina, right? Sabrina finds the Necronomicon.
So yeah, is Sabrina just like the through line for all these like wacky crossover things?
She got to be, right? My girl.
I mean, it makes the
Sabrina.
most sense. Yeah.
But we'll see. I wonder the direction they're gonna lean it. I mean, it's not branded Archie horror, so I would guess that it's the squeaky clean crew.
I think it's leaning on camp, which makes perfect sense with Army of Darkness, and that'll be fine. Because we had a discussion on an episode and on the Discord about how the Jay and Silent Bob and Archie issue was a little too full bore into the like nonsense, where it's like, for me, it was just like, this doesn't make any sense at all.
Well, that's my next question. Do we have a creative team announced?
I didn't see anything. It would shock me if Tim Seeley wasn't attached somehow.
I mean, that's my first go-to, but
yeah, Tim Seeley just seems like the guy you go to launch one of these things.
Yeah, but I mean, Army of Darkness has had some great writers over the years. Cullen Bunn, Nancy Collins, Steve Niles wrote Army of Darkness for a while. So
Beelzebub.
yeah, get Dan Parrott to write it.
What's Grant Morrison up to?
Too busy writing a Marvel DC crossover.
He's probably doing some follow-up Deadpool stuff. He's fine.
Yeah,
Gosh, another wave of the variants came out. It's out of control. There's a lot of really cool ones.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's like too many to wrap your head around to like even make a choice though. But fun stuff, some fun characters that I never would have like thought to put together, but as soon as you see it on a cover, you're like, oh, that's kind of interesting.
Do we know which one's coming out first? Because there's 2 issues, right? There's
Deadpool, Batman Deadpool comes out first.
Okay. So the DC one comes out first.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Interesting.
Have you guys pre-ordered any covers yet?
No, I haven't looked at all of them yet.
I can't remember if I did.
I got the Deadpool symbol that is coming out of the bat symbol.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So it seemed like just like a big giant solid logo on the front. Seems like a slam dunk. If you want to put it on your wall, show it off to your new lover, really get some good points in for
some romance points.
Kissing, yeah. Put that on the table next to a lit candle. Say, you know what's up. You know what's coming.
It's one I'm just curious about, but ultimately not that interested.
It's 2 issues. You can feign entertainment for 2 issues.
Yeah, I like it's interesting enough to want to be part of the conversation when it comes out.
If this was 6 issues long, I would be like, oh,
Yeah, I'll read the first one and say bye.
You're really pushing it with content. Yeah. Even if Grant Morrison is attached, you can't do a solid 6-issue series.
I mean, my hope is that they do this and it's a huge success, so that they actually bring back like a Marvel versus DC and do like an actual story.
You're saying this might be a lead into an amalgam, sorry. Amalgam.
Yeah. Amalgam.
I pictured the word in my head. And
how was that stroke? I don't know.
I corrected myself at least.
You did.
Most elderly people do. I don't think I'm prepared mentally for the social media hoopla for a Marvel vs. DC proper book.
Man,
I already hate power scaling bullshit so much that's what it is all just gonna be. Just like, oh, I don't know who would win in a fight between Hellboy and Mr. Terrific, and it's like, who fucking cares? What are we doing at this point? Like, stop it. Those arguments should have ended on the playground in elementary school. Done.
I don't disagree. But I think there's been so many cool stories since the last
Greg
time.
On a playground. There's more nuance to it than that.
That's when I found my first Image book, and it was ruined. It was done. Yeah, these fucking idiots with your superheroes. Ever heard of Savage Dragon or Wetworks? Yeah, fucking grow up.
Oh.
Ever heard of Concrete?
Yeah, Greg's the sad boy reading Concrete on the
10-year-old Greg reading an issue of Paul Chadwick's Concrete is like,
I've still never read any Concrete. I need to get a graphic novel or something.
It's very good, but very depressing.
Yeah, maybe I'll save it for.
So is most Midwestern emo, but there's some solid tracks, and it's indisputable. It's one of the most beautiful comics you've ever read.
Yeah, it's a banger for sure.
Is there like a short original run, or is this one of those indies that like went on forever and ever?
It's kind of like Hellboy in how it did like little 6-issue spurts over a decade.
Yeah, it's one of those Dark Horse books that like the story continues throughout there. Like every arc is labeled a #1 issue, but they all kind of continue from each other. Yeah.
Yeah. Each of them is amazing.
Yeah. Do you guys want to see what's in the bag?
What's in the bag? While you're opening that, can I share my screen to show off the new Jorge Jimenez DC comic Batman cover box?
Yeah,
art
sure.
That's going to be debuting.
Sure.
I just saw this and I thought it was pretty freaking sweet.
Let's see it.
Oh, not that. Come on. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, stop sharing. Get out of here. Sorry, folks. Technical difficulties.
I became a man the day I found Witchblade at 9. I became a man the day I found Witchblade, last year when the new thing came out. It's good shit.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, those corner boxes. Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah.
So Jorge Jimenez on his Instagram said that he had to kind of lower the fidelity of how he normally works so these would read at the small size of a corner box. And I was like, I love his lower fidelity style.
Yeah.
Like it's that like minimalist look is a lot more like these like Leo Romero, Chris Samney. I'm trying to think of other examples, but people like that who do these kind of more minimal characterizations that I really am drawn to.
Well, it's like when Mark Brooks...
I wish he drew like this all the time.
Yeah.
When Mark Brooks did his Disney-fied renditions of superheroes, he went on this whole long thread of just like, the Disney style is just like, if you can get away with not drawing the line, don't draw the line. Because it simplifies the character and focuses on character movement and negative space. And he's like, it kind of brought me into a new realm of drawing that was really fascinating to like explore with my artistic brain. And I think that's what Jorge Jimenez essentially had to do here with his corner boxes as well.
Yeah.
It's good shit.
Should be a next evolution of his style. Not that, I mean, his regular style is crazy good, but it does feel a little quote unquote house to me, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I don't see his shit and I'm not like, damn, that stands out among everyone else. It's kind of like this looks like a house style.
Yeah.
For
him
sure.
and Dan Mora.
Yeah.
Can meet any deadline.
And
so wild.
Honestly, I think Dan Mora is great, but his style used to have a lot more of that like manga influence swing to it. And it's a bummer to me that some of that has been lost to I don't know, repetition of like doing things really quickly and making, there's people complain a lot that Arthur Adams like draws the same woman over and over and over again with different hairstyles. And it's like, well, he draws like a million things a year. Like
when you have to make a new book every 2 weeks, you kind of have to cut.
Yeah. Like the guy does just like crazy amounts of remarks and crazy amounts of covers. And if you want him to work that much, then he's got to develop like shortcuts over time or a more of a homogenized style.
And I'd take an Art Adams over like a J. Scott Campbell or certainly over a Greg Land. Like,
I think
you talk about people who draw the same girl over and over.
J. Scott Campbell stuff's gotten way, way less interesting over the years. Because I mean, he went from like artist on Gen 13 and Danger Girl, and like that stuff was really rad. And then he just became a cover artist, and then he just became a character artist. Like, he very rarely does any background work on any of his covers anymore. It's just like it's like an isolated character, or like the publisher is like does some additional background graphic design behind his work, but he just draws kind of like a handful of the same positions and same characters now.
Yeah, he's got a Spotlight series going right now with Marvel, where he's drawing like a cover for every book, and it's literally just like, okay, here's Moon Knight with a white background, here's Black Panther with a purple background.
You love to see artists you like get more work and be celebrated like that, but at the same time, I feel like the same thing happened with David Nakayama, where like he had fans who like collected all his covers, and now like he does so many that they're just getting like simpler and simpler, and it's like impossible to keep up with the breadth of work that he does.
For sure.
Well, and to speak to that, it's just like those covers used to be fun to collect because they came out so sparsely.
Mhm.
But now that if you can get one or multiple every week, you're just like, oh well, this defeats the purpose, and I really don't want to have to buy 5 Nakayama covers
Yeah.
just to say I'm still a collector of that artist. It's like, damn,
Art
took
Germ
the
did the
fun
same
out of it.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't, and I don't know that it's not I don't want to sound like I'm saying it's a problem. Like it's
Mhm.
great. Those creators earned the right to get a
Hell
lot
yeah.
more work because they're
Yeah,
kick
yeah.
ass, right? And they do sell a lot of covers, but you just as collectors you have to pick and choose. Like it kind of
Yeah.
loses a little bit of its I don't know,
If they make a paycheck out of
appeal.
it, awesome for them. But yeah, like as a collector, you're just like, ugh, I don't really want to try to track down all these Storm variants, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, are you guys ready to see my 1 in
Yes.
1,000 right here?
What if you got one? That would be so nuts.
Explain what you have, Andy.
Okay, so this is the talk of the town this week. I got a single Batman blind as a bag poly bag. I managed to
Mhm.
get one. The big hubbub is that a lot of stores didn't get them. They underprinted, they whatever. But I managed to get one. So we're shooting for the 1 in, is it the 1 in 500 is the gold A cover foil, and then the 1 in 1,000 is the Jim Lee.
Yeah.
So you want to get the 1 in 1,000. Here we go.
And this is it. We're going to pull it right here. We're going to end the show.
Oh, I got the one I wanted though.
That's cool.
That's good.
I do like
that's the
that. You did
David
get a
Asia.
foil one. Nice. Rad.
Sick.
That's not nothing.
No,
Do
I'm
we know
super
the-
excited about this.
So,
the David Asia was the 1 in 50 for the regular cover.
Wow, really?
holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's not like
Sick.
cover A's in there, is there? Like that would be such a bummer.
No, they're all foil. That's
Okay.
Oh, I didn't
so
realize that.
They're all foil. It's the only way to get all these covers. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, they did foils of all the like normal variants,
Mhm.
and then the A cover and the Jim Lee they did in gold as the ratios.
Okay. All right.
And everything else is just randomly inserted at a whatever randomized rate. So
I think the sauce that Battle Beast brought
Mhm.
with like saying like, hey, there's going to be an Invincible reprint. There's going to be
Right.
a sneak preview of the second issue. There's
Yeah.
going to be
Oh, yeah.
like another like random mystery comic in addition to like some of them are sketched and there's
Mhm.
die cut ones, and like the variety in those bags like really hit for me as like a collector, that it
For
felt
sure.
it felt a little more exciting opening those than like the perception of getting my hands on these feels.
Yeah. Yeah, imagine if they would have done like a Jim Lee original sketch.
These
Even if
things
there
would've
was
been
only
scalped.
even if there was only one of them, I mean,
Yeah.
people would be like, "Ooh, got it."
Yeah. What they
That's
what
like
they
a Willy
should have
Wonka
done,
thing.
what they should have done is put in like a Wonka ticket for a Detective 27.
You're Batman for a day.
No, like like imagine if you opened it and they were like, you know, mail this to us and you get a copy of Batman 27, like an
You know
original
what-
print.
You know what's really funny? There's every once in a while you'll see somebody in like baseball card Reddit who will be
Mhm.
like, I opened a pack of like 1985 Skybox cards, and one of the redemption cards was like Michael Jordan rookie autograph. Like, send it in to redeem your card, and you're just like,
Right.
God damn it! Like,
Yeah.
I opened a pack with like the most desirable thing, but it's like expired by like 40 years.
Yeah.
Can
Well,
I
that's-
get this graded?
That's going to be the
You know what?
crypto book, right?
People might get the redemption certificate graded for sure.
That'd be so funny.
That's going to be the crypto thing, right? For the Superman premiere.
Oh yeah, I don't know that
Mm.
anyone ever got the golden ticket of that.
I never saw that anybody got one.
Yeah,
I bet they
So-
didn't make it.
they might not have.
But imagine having that book graded. That would be sick as hell.
Yeah.
You always suspect that about like the remember McDonald's Monopoly, and there was like
Oh yeah.
one of the cups had like Park Place or whatever the one to have was,
Mhm.
and it was just like, how many of these just get fucking thrown away or like never opened a sleeve of?
Well, that
Stolen.
actually was real, right? There actually was a conspiracy of guys that like worked in the factory that made the
Yes.
packaging, and that's why they don't do it anymore, because there
And
actually was
out
like
of
a conspiracy to rig it.
Yeah.
out of guilt or something, one of those people left one at like a children's hospital.
Oh wow.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, and was like, hey, here's the redemption thing. Like basically like, go order like 10 Happy Meals and you'll get the other piece you need, because they make tons of those, right?
Yeah.
And you have like $1 million for like that I want to give to the charity, and it was like anonymously given. Turns out it was one of those factory workers who was in on just like stealing the slip.
A true Batman. Oh, Joe
Joe
says there's a
said-
documentary.
Yeah, I didn't know there was a documentary. That's just something I'd heard through like rumor mill.
Yeah, I was trying to look up the documentary. I can't think of the name of it.
I'm loving it. The Monopoly story.
Yeah, that's it.
I feel so this Batman blind bag thing, while fun, to kind of piggyback on what you were saying, Mike D, feels like a watered down version of the Battle Beast hysteria. Like, I think Image truly caught lightning in a bottle with that explosion and how fun it was, and then DC was like, okay, how do we capitalize on that immediately? And all they could.
Everyone's going to do them now, and they're just going to continue to get like watered down more and lose the point.
They're going to get dumber and dumber.
Marvel and DC are going to do the quickest, easiest route version of
Mhm.
this, and they're going to
Yeah.
be the ones that do it the most and make everybody tired of it. Whereas Sex Criminals started the kind of modern trend of it with
Right.
one, the sketch covers, and then two, the just sexy naughty cover. Like the whole thing with the poly bags was like,
Mhm.
hey, haha, isn't this like porn?
Yeah.
And
Isn't this kind of porn?
And all
Yeah.
of us were like, haha, it is, and we bought
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Not my proudest moment, but so I mean, this is an example of like when corporate entities just take over like a fun organic thing that has happened through social media and then just fucking tank it, like
Yeah.
flash mobs and like any kind of like fun dance or lingo. It's just like, oh, okay, now Popeyes is doing it on their Twitter. Okay, it's over. This is over, folks. This is over. Pack it up. Ice Buck Challenge is over.
Joe said McMillions. I think that's the name of the documentary.
McMillions.
Thank
That was
you.
also my rapper name in high school.
I've always heard people say McMansion, but I never really knew what that meant until
Oh, really?
recently. That's kind of like a way of saying these suburban copycat houses that are
Mhm.
like not really mansions, but like a quick like a quick affordable way for suburban people to get like these mega large houses.
High ceilings and
That-
no.
Yeah, that it's
money.
it's kind of derogatory. Yeah, that you bought a big house with no money.
It's the same people who use the valet on the plaza.
And yeah, I never equated like, oh, the McDonald's version like of a like the value menu version of a mansion. I just never connected the dots between that phrase and what they
I thought it
were.
was a mansion made out of burgers.
I thought it was just a way to say like that's a hell of a lot of money, but it's like the opposite of that.
It's the opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're cookie cutter.
Yep.
Well, who's got something else?
I do, and you're not
I
gonna
do.
like it. It's the
Okay.
newest Muppet variant that's been released
Yep, sure.
by Javier Garron. I have issues with it only because this Muppet doesn't have the mask on its face, and they could, and we would still know who the Muppet is. And I'm
Okay.
going to show you,
Okay.
and please feel free to make fun of me.
Am I not gonna like it?
So, I mean, there's no reason.
That's funny.
There's no reason why Miss Piggy couldn't have the Spider-Man mask on, right?
I don't know. I like it better without. We see her hair and
Because she would just read a Spider Ham.
With great power
Yeah.
comes great responsibility.
she would just read a Spider Ham. You're right. But I'd love that we get her like dead Miss Piggy eyes.
Like all models, just
And it's
dead-eyed and
And
beautiful.
it's funny that in the context that she's, kind of like the obsessive girlfriend
Right,
character, that she's like stealing Kermit here.
exactly.
Like against his
She's
will.
not saving Kermit. She's stealing
Yeah.
Kermit from her
Yeah.
friends,
Right.
from his friends.
That's pretty good.
That is. I like the other Muppets in the background.
Yeah, I think they're essentially saying, "Please bring Kermit back."
I think the Eagle guy is with that Captain America cover is my favorite one.
That's,
That one's
yeah.
pretty slick. I still like the Silver Surfer rip with Thor and Silver Surfer, and with Kermit and Gonzo,
I think-
respectively.
I think I still like.
Going big.
I think I still like the Swedish Chef Wolverine.
Yeah,
Oh, Muppets. Greg, are you gonna get all those covers?
Borgie.
not all of them, but at least 3 of them.
I think I pre-ordered a couple of them.
They're just fun. I'm more
Yeah.
focused on hunting down the Muppet versions of the Halloween cereal hitting your local grocer.
Oh, dude, they were all at. Are you really looking for them? Because they were all at my Walmart, and I'll just buy them for you.
Oh, they're at Walmart?
Yeah.
If you could, that would be amazing.
Yeah, I mean they're just like the regular box now. So
Okay.
I haven't heard of this.
Because the Booberry, no, wait, the Frankenberry one has a flocked cover.
no, it doesn't.
It 1000% does.
Seriously?
It's a Walmart exclusive.
Oh well, there you go.
Maybe I'll have to just go to your Walmart because the ones here in my part of town don't.
Yeah, come up north. We're bougie.
All right, we'll hit a comic book shop, get some cereal. You know, stuff that grown men do.
Slab the cereal.
You think CGC would slap it?
Well, I know they make protective cases because cereal is like the Wheaties boxes are famously collectible.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We'll have to get Greg a bunch.
My father-in-law bought me a couple boxes of they did like Chiefs cereal. They did like the Mahomes Crunch.
Oh, the
or
Mahomes
whatever.
Crunch. Yep.
Yeah,
And the Kelsey Crunch.
and the Kelsey Crunch, and so I have those in my garage, and I'm just like, what the fuck am I gonna do with these?
Let
We,
them out.
He knows I'm a collector, so he buys me like weird memorabilia stuff that's so arcane.
That's a
It's
nice
just
thing,
like-
though.
it-
That's
it
he's showing you he loves you in a
It
certain
is-
way.
It is really sweet of him, and I do appreciate it. But I guess all that to say, it means more to me that he is trying to connect with me through these things.
Right.
But at the same time, it is like, as collectors, we have such specific tastes in the things that we care to collect and not collect.
hmm
And I have so precious little space to
And it's
fill
getting
with my
smaller by the day.
other treasures, and I've gotten a handful of things from him that I'm just like, I don't know. Well, I gotta keep this forever now because he's like, here's your heirloom.
We
He'll talk about it, and we'll bring it up, and I'll be like, here it is. Yeah, we can look at that. So I've got to
go
keep
get it,
him.
Mike. Show me what you're doing with it.
Yeah, I got to keep him on hand.
We have those same cereal boxes, and we only bring them out for football season. So they're in just
Cereal
like a
box,
rotation
blind
thing.
bags. I love that.
Cereal box blind bag. Do not give Kellogg's that idea because
Like-
it will ruin that aisle that I love so much.
You just don't know what you're gonna get.
Oh, Airheads did it first with the
Mine's
white
filled-
Airheads.
mine's
Oh yeah,
filled
the
with
white
bullets.
mystery airheads for sure.
Yeah.
That is a similar idea.
God damn it. Why is cereal blind boxes so fucking good?
I mean,
Damn it!
Oh my God.
I was really hoping for Wheaties, but now I have to eat.
Oh, now it's
The
like
Reese's
Cinnamon Toast
Puffs.
Crunch. It's Kashi. Fuck. In my Captain
eh?
Crunch box, no.
are the original blind boxes cereal boxes?
No, they're coffins with no headstones. That's the original blind box. Who's in here? I don't know.
Is that where the term came from?
No,
Oh, you just made that up.
I did.
Okay.
Sounded good
I-
though. I
I
could have
think,
passed it
like-
off as real.
Because in the in cereal boxes,
Mhm.
which I don't think they do this anymore. Do they? You guys have, or Greg, you have kids at the age that would like care about
Yes.
this stuff.
Yes.
Do cereal boxes still have toys in them?
From occasion. On
Do they?
Mhm.
I just haven't seen that because I mean I don't buy like fun cereal anymore. I buy,
it's
like,
not as
fucking Total.
popular as it was when we were kids.
Yeah.
What
you
you
didn't-
get now is like like right now I think it's Kellogg cereal. Some Kellogg cereals are selling codes to do different armors for Minecraft. Like you can get like
Oh.
some weird digital rewards. And so that's how it's transitioned into
Yeah.
my kids.
Generation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they still get free AOL trial discs?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah.
That's how we always have coasters at our house.
I remember Kid Robot being like, this was the first place that I was like, oh, these kind of like
Yeah, like Kazik.
Japanese feeling toy miniatures that came in boxes that like you didn't know what you were gonna get. And now they're just like everywhere for everything. Like any intellectual property has some sort of like blind box at Five Below. But
I think Kid Robot. I also remember like as a kid, like
it is like a Happy Meal sort of feeling
Mhm.
that like I know I'm gonna get one of these like 5
Yeah.
things. I want this one. If I get the one I want, I'm like, hell
well,
yeah.
do you guys remember the gumball machine that had like you could like put 50 cents in, you turn the dial, and like
Yeah.
something would come out? Like that was like my first experience of just like, all right, I know
That
stuff
a
is in
similar
here.
thing. Yeah.
Dad's paying for Mexican food. I get 50 cents. Let's see what I get. And it was usually like a finger trap or a slinky or something stupid. But now,
Yeah. I love it. I used to get stickers all the time at Pizza Huts. And those
Mhm.
ones that like you push the
or tattoos.
quarters in and pull them back out. Yeah, you get the quarters in the little cardboard sleeve like that. I haven't seen something like that in forever. But I
I
remember
had
getting
a
like metal band stickers in like junior high.
oh yeah, corn.
out of-
I had
out
a,
of those
a ton
things.
of corn ones. Silverchair.
Gosh,
yeah.
there was I got a Queensryche one and I was like, who the fuck is Queensryche?
Hell yeah.
had to, like-
Operation Mindcrime.
Yeah, I had to go like that's like how I found out about them.
There's a card shop up here that still has one of those like flat vending machine things, and they have them priced out at like $1, $2, and like $5, and you'll get like a magic card that's like
Oh,
in
that's
that,
fun.
in that range of price, right?
Yeah.
I'm getting an idea for next year's Planet. Could we find one of those machines and like do like weird first issue club stickers and like have people pay like 50 cents, 25 cents, and they get like a weird random sticker that we've made, like as an engagement?
I mean, we could do that. Sure. How much money are you gonna pay? Like,
We could make our own like fake 90s Pizza Hut first issue club inspired, and like we hand out red cups and we have like stained glass chandeliers above us that say first issue club. If you bring us like a book it report, you get a free pan pizza.
okay, I love that.
How many
Go get
first
your
issues did you
stamps.
read? You get a pan pizza.
We have your stamp. That, you know what? That is kind of a fun idea to be like these to promote people going to check out different vendors.
Oh
Like,
my God. Yes.
You come
oh my
you come
God.
to us with a little like book it style card. And it's like, go see Jason Aaron, get a stamp. Go see so and so, get a
Yes,
stamp.
and we give them stamps, the creator, so they can stamp people's cards.
And when you come back to us, you get a reward if you have like, you know, for one stamp you get something, for 2 stamps, 3 stamps, 4 stamps, you get different levels of stuff.
Like
The
a scavenger
sticker
hunt.
vending machines are crazy expensive.
What are they going for? Maybe we can have a Boulevard foot the bill.
No.
The cheapest one I see used is $450.
Yeah.
That's it. We made that already on the stream with the donations.
We could get like one of these.
Can we get some W's in the chat?
Yeah, people didn't know that they were donating minute by minute.
Yeah. They didn't think it was weird that they had to put their credit card number in to join the live
to join the
stream.
live feed. Yeah, it's like more expensive than a sex call line,
but more enjoyable, and we actually love you.
Mhm.
And more sexy.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Those people do that for a career for a reason.
Coin operated card tattoo sticker vending machine.
Yeah.
There's a small singular one
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
that is $135, but
Well, Mike, just like guinea pigs,
it is
you
on
can't have a single one.
AliExpress.
So we'd never get
that's
it.
like 5 inches tall.
Yeah.
It's probably
It's for an American Girl doll.
good.
Only Fick, get out of here! Why haven't
I
we
love
done
these-
that yet?
Quit
If we-
dreaming.
If we do this, the stickers have to be chrome.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like all these stickers had that like shitty chrome pattern.
You mean the awesome chrome pattern, Mike?
Yeah, that awesome shitty chrome pattern.
Oh,
I don't know why, but every time I think about Pizza Hut and those like little sticker machines, it's always autumn in my head and like kind of just damp outside. Like it's like, you know, the fall time, and I'm like, that's why I'm always at Pizza Hut getting those stickers and listening to Limp Bizkit on my Walkman CD player with the bass boost.
with the bass boost. Oh Lord.
Yeah,
All right.
Joe's right. We could just make a fake one.
What else do we have?
Just push it with our finger through
Gross. Save that for the only fic.
slowly.
Make a glory hole for stickers? What is wrong with you?
People wouldn't know.
Beep. We would. And that makes it dirtier. I have run out of the things that I had prepared for the show. We have never.
On the Discord, I haven't been on it much lately because I've been working like 12-hour days. But
You've been perma-banned, yeah.
yeah, I've been banned from my own damn Discord.
Mike D was shadow banned from his own Discord.
Admin privileges revoked. But I have been popping in for Alien Earth commentary when I can, and gosh darn it, if that ain't a great show.
I love it so much.
It's my obsession right now, and I honestly love that it's week to week, and I like didn't get to just binge it all because it's been really fun to like sit with time and like think about what's going to happen next episode, and it feels like watching TV shows when I was younger. And man, it has like all the creepy spooky things that feel great about Alien and nostalgic about Alien, while still feeling like fresh and new territory in this like world and canon in an exciting way, that like this is setting up some early Weyland Yutani stuff that like we didn't necessarily know about for the, you know, subsequent movies that come after this prequel. But man, such a good show.
Yeah, I absolutely love it. I've been seeing a lot of really bad takes online about how it
No.
like breaks canon, you know, like it retcons stuff, and
Yeah.
look, if you think that show messes with alien canon, then you don't understand alien canon and how it works.
Or you need to be shot out of an alien cannon.
Like the problem that a lot of people are having with it is people are saying that the xenomorph shows up in the show before David created the xenomorph in Alien Covenant. But I think what people don't understand is that
It's pretend.
well,
No,
no,
that scene in Alien Covenant takes place like, if I'm thinking of the right movie, takes place like way before like human history, right? Am I thinking of
No,
the wrong thing?
you're thinking of Prometheus.
That's
I'm thinking of
Prometheus.
Prometheus, yeah.
Yeah. So
He like disintegrates. That's what I'm thinking of.
yeah.
Mhm.
So people are saying that David in
Alien
Covenant
Covenant.
created the xenomorphs by genetically manipulating them with Shaw's body, right? So if you remember, he creates that little tiny xenomorph, and then it infects the guy, and then it turns into like the regular xenomorph that we know at the end
The
of the
white
movie.
xenomorph.
Yeah, that's the neomorph.
Yeah, I totally. This movie exited my brain completely.
Yeah.
This sounds like a bad Bible study chat.
So, but I think what people don't get, and their brain dead take, is that like the black goo just sort of manipulates whatever creature it like infects,
Uh-huh.
and then once it gets to humans, then they start looking more like regular xenomorphs. So you can have two distinct lineages
of
Mhm.
xenomorph.
of black goo infected that both end up looking the similar but not the same, which
Yeah.
in my head is the same reason that the alien from the original Big Chap looks totally different from the aliens in Aliens,
Yeah.
even though they're all derived from the same eggs.
So in Prometheus, he's creating goo or the life at the beginning of that movie.
The engineers control the black goo at the very beginning.
Yeah.
And the one engineer drinks that goo, and that's what seeds life on Earth.
Yes. Oh, that's just life on Earth in general.
Yes.
Got it.
And
And then Covenant is more of like engineer lore. Right? There's more engineers in that.
There
Mm.
yes. But there's a that's at the end of
There's more dudes with like white skin in
yes.
that movie. God,
But that's the new infected, right?
It's so confusing.
Well, at the end of
Well, most religions are.
at the end of Prometheus and at the beginning of Alien Covenant, David goes to what is assumed to be the engineer homeworld and releases the black goo on it.
Yeah.
And that's probably the scene you're thinking of, where they all look up and the bomb bay doors open and he like drops all the
And David, he's the Skarsgård, right? Is that one of them?
Nope. He's Magneto.
Is he not a Skarsgård?
He's not a Skarsgård.
Which one is he? Is he a Russo?
No, he's Magneto.
All right, okay. Where do we stand on the ending of Romulus a year later? Do we still like the monster?
Yes.
Oh, the music montage?
I really like the monster still. I mean, I there's a lot of people who didn't and found it was corny, but I thought it was such a good horror moment.
Oh, for sure. I still think about it. Well, we saw it together, Mike D. With
we did.
With my 8.5 months pregnant wife.
I know. God, the pregnancy body horror. Great time to go see that. But the human face on that thing. Oh,
yeah. It was so good. I think somebody said it in the chat. Between Romulus and Alien Earth, Alien fans are eating pretty well.
Yeah, right. I agree.
Or more apt, they're getting eaten so well.
Haha.
What's the worst alien movie, Andy?
Resurrection?
Is
By
that the
far.
third one?
That's the fourth
Oh,
one.
I was
Fourth
going to
one.
say the Alf TV movie, but that you're asking a completely different question.
What's the planet Alf is from?
Melmac.
Melmac. That's right. Yeah.
Any other brain busters?
Something came up the other day on another podcast I listened to where they were like, do they have cats on Melmac, or is cat a unique cuisine that Alf discovered on Earth?
I think the lore goes that that particular species became extinct on Melmac because
they ate them
Alf's,
so much.
Yeah, creature. Yeah, and so that's why he's so fascinated with the cats on Earth, is because it's a reminder of the animal that they used to eat.
Is it
Got
is
it.
it sort of like a
also a
Zoidberg
sex
sardine
joke.
situation?
What?
Is it like a Zoidberg sardine situation where
Yeah, yes, exactly.
the cats went extinct because the creature ate all the cats? Yeah.
Also, he never ate it.
Also, I don't understand the sex joke. So
You don't? Come on.
nope, I don't get it.
Think about it.
Come on.
I'm not gonna say it.
This is a family show, so we're not going to say it. But
I
come on.
don't understand. Alf eats cats. I don't get it.
Okay, now you're just being a dick.
Nope.
I think that's a stream.
Is that it?
And that's a stream.
We've reached the end of the stream. It's the Gulf of First Issue Club. Welcome. We are going to go record the main show where we're going to talk about Dragon Con kicking out someone who used AI at a booth. We're going to talk about Batman #1. Ever heard of it? And we're going to talk about Boulevard Space Camper IPA and how delicious it is.
And you guys are going to explain the joke to me, right?
Yeah, we'll do that
Off
off air.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
We'll save that for the only fic.
Got it.
Goodbye, everyone.